there, it's Gramma Kleven again, and I've got another story for you. This one is one probably you know. It's a really old story. It's called The Three Bears. I tell it a little bit differently because you know what? In The Three Bears, they always talk about porridge. What in the world is porridge? Well, porridge, back in the day, was a hot cereal that was made with any kind of grain. You know what we have today that's porridge? Oatmeal. So we like our oatmeal, don't we? So we have oatmeal for breakfast sometimes. Yum. I love it. So I use the word oatmeal instead of porridge in the story because I think it makes a little more sense. However, that naughty Goldilocks, she's still kind of a stinker, isn't she? Let's listen.
Once upon a time, there were 3 bears who lived together in a house of their own in a wood. One of them was a little, small, wee bear, and one was a middle-sized bear, and the other was a great, huge bear. For breakfast, they each had a bowl for their oatmeal, a little bowl for the little, small, wee bear, and a middle-sized bowl for the middle bear, and a great big bowl for the great, huge bear. At night, they had each a bed to sleep in, a little bed for the little small wee bear, and a middle-sized bed for the middle bear, and a great big bed for the great huge bear. One day, after they had made the oatmeal for their breakfast and poured it into their bowls, they walked out into the woods while their oatmeal was cooling, that they might not burn their mouths by beginning too soon to eat it. And while they were walking, a little girl called Goldenlocks came to the house. First she looked in at the window, and then she peeped in at the keyhole, and seeing nobody in the house, she turned the handle of the door. The door was not locked, so Goldenlocks opened the door and went in, and well pleased she was when she saw the oatmeal on the table. The oatmeal looked tempting, and she helped herself. First she tasted the oatmeal of the great huge bear, and that was too hot for her. Then she tasted the oatmeal of the middle bear, and that was too cold for her. Then she went to the oatmeal of the little small wee bear, and tasted that, and it was neither too hot nor too cold, but just right, and she liked it so well that she ate it all up. Then Goldenlocks went upstairs into the bedroom in which the 3 bears slept. And first she lay down upon the bed of the great huge bear, but that was too hard. And next she lay down upon the bed of the middle bear, and that was too soft. And then she lay down upon the bed of the little small wee bear, and that was neither too hard nor too soft, but just right. So she covered herself up comfortably and lay there till she fell fast asleep. Now by this time the 3 bears thought their oatmeal would be cool enough, so they came home to breakfast. "Somebody has been at my oatmeal," said the great huge bear in his great rough, gruff voice. And when the middle bear looked at her, she said, "Somebody has been at my oatmeal," in her middle voice. Then the small wee bear looked at his, and the oatmeal was all gone. "Somebody has been at my oatmeal and has eaten it all up," said the little small wee bear in his little small wee voice. Upon this, the 3 bears, seeing that someone had entered their house and eaten up the little small wee bear's breakfast, began to look about them, so they went upstairs into their bedroom. "Somebody has been lying in my bed," said the great huge bear in his great rough, gruff voice. "Somebody has been lying in my bed," said the middle bear in her middle voice. And then when the little small wee bear came to look at his bed, he said, "Somebody's been lying in my bed, and here she is." When Goldenlocks heard the little small wee voice of the little small wee bear, it was so sharp and so shrill that it awakened her at once. Up she started, and when she saw the 3 bears on one side of the bed, she tumbled herself out at the other and ran to the window. Out Goldenlocks jumped and ran away as fast as she could run, never looking behind her. And what happened to her afterwards I cannot tell, but the 3 bears never saw anything more of her.
I always like the ending to that one. So I hope you are doing well and know that Grandma Cleveland loves you.